Biden went to a place he never should have gone, that instead of getting the cheers he just knew he'd get, he got a negative reaction from a lot of the African Americans in the room.
He's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
For Joe Biden to say to 1.3 million African Americans who voted for President Trump that they ain't black is arrogant, condescending.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids.
Senator Biden, you and your campaign have had a number of occasions to correct or clarify things you've said relating to race, including your remarks about Senator Obama being, quote, clean and articulate, your comment about Indians working at 7-Eleven, and recently to the Washington Post in which you spoke about race while describing disparities between schools in Washington, D.C. and Iowa.
I've had a great relationship. In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Wow.
Even call centers, which rushed overseas in the hundreds of thousands. How many times you get the call? I'd like to talk to you about your...
And I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country.
To coddle the reputations of segregationists, of people who, if they had their way, I would literally not be standing here as a member of the United States Senate, is, I think, it's misinformed and it's wrong.
Does he apologize for that?
He's going to have to make that decision. But, let's be very clear that the senators that he is speaking of with such adoration are individuals who made and built their reputation on segregation. The Ku Klux Klan celebrated the election of one of them.
He sucked up to her. He called himself Joey B.
Call me Joey B. So we may be related or something. I'm eager to hear. Nigger to hear.
But the thing is, when you look back in history, this is not the first time that Joe Biden has made a comment like that, and he continues to get away with it. And he continues to get away with it. And he continues to get away with it.